Hey, your divine Duchess here, and welcome back to our channel. We're all about empowering you to live your best life with grace, confidence, and wisdom. Today, we're tackling a really important topic that is about protecting your mental and emotional well being. Narcissistic relationships. You know, those relationships that leave you feeling drained and undervalued. Well, we're going to break it all down for you and share some tips on how to cope and move forward. So, what exactly is a narcissistic friendship? Well, it's when one friend exhibits narcissistic traits, leading to one sided relationships. Here are some signs you may be in one. So, they lack empathy and show little concerns for your feelings. Number two, they constantly need admiration and validation. Number three, they use manipulative tactics to get their way. And number four, they have an inflated sense of their own importance. Narcissistic friends often gaslight you, making you doubt your own reality. They might play the victim, demanding constant attention, devaluing you with criticism and belittlement. Sounds familiar? Let's talk about the emotional impact next. Narcissistic friends often engage in behaviors that are both harmful and draining. They might gaslight you, make you doubt your own sense of reality, or play victim, twisting situations to cast themselves as the ones who are being wronged. These type of friends demand constant attention, expecting you to make them a priority over all else and your needs. They frequently devalue, criticizing, or belittling you to elevate their own sense of superiority. Emotional blackmail is another tactic they use, leveraging guilt or fear to control you and get their way. Recognizing these behaviors is crucial to understanding the impact of narcissistic friendships on your well being. Narcissistic friends are masters of emotional manipulation. For instance, they might give you silent treatment, abruptly cutting off communication to punish or control you. This can leave you feeling confused and desperate for their approval. They may also use triangulation involving a third party to create jealousy and competition. Further, the emotional imbalance. These manipulative behaviors can make you doubt your own reality and become dependent on their validation. The stress of maintaining such a toxic friendship can manifest physically. You might notice that you're getting sick more often, feeling constantly tired, or experiencing headaches and other stress related symptoms and illness, especially if you might if you start isolating yourself from others, from your friends, your loved ones, either because the narcissist demands all your attention or because you're too emotionally exhausted to maintain other relationships. This isolation can deepen feelings of loneliness and despair, trapping you in further in a cycle of abuse. But there are ways to cope and take back control of your life. Here are some techniques that I think can help, like recognize and accept the reality of your friendship. The first step is in acknowledging that you are dealing with a narcissistic friend. Accepting that reality of that situation can be tough, but is crucial for your mental health. Secondly, set boundaries. Clearly define what behaviors are unacceptable and stand 10 toes down. Stick to them. This might mean telling your friend that you won't tolerate being belittled or manipulated. Remember, boundaries are about protecting yourself, not controlling the other person. Number three, stay calm and assertive. When you need to address your issues, stay calm and let them know. Avoid getting emotional or confrontational, as narcissists, they react poorly to direct confrontation. Use statement like I to express how their behavior affects you. For example, say, I feel hurt when you ignore me. rather than accusing them directly. They sensitive for no reason and they be causing problems. Number 4, limit contact. If setting boundaries doesn't work, you may need to limit the contact and the time you spend with this person. Reduce to a minimum of interaction so that you can avoid situations where you feel like you're going to be manipulated by them. And number 5, seek support. Don't go through this alone. Talk to, your other friends, your family, or a therapist, whatever, whatever works, that, they can help provide you with the emotional support and some, probably some really good advice on how to deal with your narcissistic friend. Number 6, focus on self-care. Take time out to do what makes you happy and relax, whether it's a hobby, exercise, or simply spending time in nature. Self-care can help you rebuild your self-esteem and reduce stress. I'm an advocate for taking care of yourself. That's the first step in really loving on yourself. And then number 7, educate yourself. And this is why this video is here, because we really need to be able to identify narcissistic people in our environment. We need to understand how they move. So it's great to educate yourself. The more you understand about narcissistic behavior, the better you're equipped and be able to handle it. Like read a book, watch videos like this, seek out resources that can provide you with more strategy. And last but not least, but sometimes this has to be it, consider ending a friendship. Sometimes you just got to cut it off from the root where it never grows back again. If the friendship continues to harm your well-being despite your efforts of trying to let them know how you feel and they completely disregard your feelings, the typical behaviors of a narcissist, you might need to just like cut the relationship completely off. End it completely. Plan a conversation, take it easy, be careful, because sometimes they can get a little emotional, and be careful about, and be honest and be kind, and know that your reasons are for you, and prepare for their reaction. Remember, you deserve a friendship that uplifts and supports you, not one that drains and devalues you. By recognizing the signs, setting boundaries, prioritizing your well-being, and protecting yourself from the damaging effects of these narcissistic relationships and even family, and move forward healthier, more fulfilling in relationships. Navigating a narcissistic friendship can be tough. By recognizing the signs, setting boundaries, and prioritizing your well-being, you can move forward healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Remember, your mental health and happiness comes first. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and support you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need it. Don't forget to subscribe to the Divine Duchess for more empowering content. Until next time, take care and stay fabulous.